Hi there, this is Anay. Welcome to my YouTube channel on mediation and related topics. So, today I'm going to discuss the controversial topic of drama. So, drama can be divided into three categories. So, you get your normal day to day drama, which is basically life, things that happen that are out of your control, like the traffic, the geyser bursts, the basket tips over and the eggs fall out and they're all broken. Those are generally what we call life. Then you have bad decisions. So, bad decisions can be categorized in two categories. So, the first one will be big decisions that you've obviously made that you didn't bargain on being a failure. And then you get people that just make constant bad decisions. So that will be from wearing clothes that are inappropriate or having the wrong friends, being impulsive relating to their finances. But you get what I'm saying. So, why don't those people make better decisions? Well, they are being enabled by parents and family and friends because their attitude is just, oh, shame, he can't make a proper decision, so we help him out. That's not the way to deal with it. Anyway, so then on the third category, we have what we call Mrs. X. So Mrs. X is a drama queen. She will do anything in her ability to create drama. Mrs. X is that person that wakes up the whole neighborhood at 5 o'clock in the morning by throwing stones at the ex's house, asking him to take her back. Mrs. X, he's not going to take you back that way. So, how do we manage drama? First of all, it's very important as an adult for you to take responsibility for your life. By taking responsibility, you will own up your mistakes and you'll say, this is what I've done. It was a disaster, but now I'm going to do better because I have the experience to show that. So, having said that, the starting point that's very important is self forgiveness. So, you need to forgive yourself for whatever went wrong, for your wrong decisions. Yes, it's a problem, but you need to deal with it. And you need to understand that we are all human, we make mistakes. So, you have to forgive yourself. Then, after that, when you want to make new decisions in your life, it's important to write down the decisions that you've made. And before taking action, writing down a list of pros and cons. That way you can consider the decision properly and you can actually obtain either advice from friends and family who are more experienced, or you can even go and get professional advice if that is necessary. Then dealing with emotions. So, what is very important is that you do introspection. If you have emotional issues that you need to deal with, I advise that you go and seek professional help. So, most medical aids will actually pay for counseling sessions. In situations where you don't have medical aid and you don't have the finances to do that, you can also join voluntary programs or maybe consult with your religious centers to find out if there aren't anybody around there that can assist you on a pro bono basis or maybe at a reduced rate. Having said that, is very important, especially in a family setup where you are going through a divorce, because if you act irrational and you pose a danger to yourself or others, is a possibility that your access to your minor children will be restricted. So that is something very important that you need to consider. Something that people also don't do, which is very, very important, is a budget. So, budget has to be drafted every month, if possible, just to determine on your side what is your income, what is your expenses, especially in situations like our current situation with COVID, where you need to, where your income has to be was cut due to maybe loss of job or just the fact that you're working less hours. It's important to have a budget so that you know on which items you can cut back on. So also having a budget enables you to save money. To save money is very important. You need to be able to put away at least 10% of your salary every month, so that in cases like where you lose your job or you have to take unpaid leave, that at least you have a little bit of a safety net to carry you through those months. Then you need to have a backup plan. Backup plan is very important. Yes, it takes time and a lot of self-discipline, because why should you have a backup plan if you have a good job and a nice car and a nice house? Well, what if you lose that job? What if you lose the car? What if you lose the house due to some reason or another? So you need to have a backup plan by preparing yourself. So if you have a nice job and you have opportunities to obtain new skills and training and even further your studies, then make use of that. Update your CV on a regular basis, so that if you are in a position where you need to find a new job, that you can do that quite easily. Then you should have a goal list. Goals, daily goals, weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. The reason why goals are so important is because, one, it keeps you focused, and two, if you are in a situation of emotional turmoil, it enables you just to keep going, to get to do what is supposed to be done. Then you need to make a decision as to what is important in your life and what is not. So once you've done that, you can get rid of things that are bad for you and things that are irrelevant. So if you spend too much time playing video games, you can cut down on that time spent and use it in a more constructive way. Also, when you have excessive furniture, you can sell what you don't need and also get some extra money to help you during the times that are tough. So now you have done all of these things, you are more or less in a good space. So then you decide that you are going to seek professional assistance, whether that is going to see an attorney or maybe a counselor, or in our case, a mediator. It is very important for you to consider the following facts. Number one, you are paying for the sessions, so you need to make sure that you get maximum value for your money. Having said that, you need to budget for how many sessions you need. So you obviously need to find out from the person that you're going to make use of how many sessions are required and the cost pertaining to that. Second of all, keep things in the present. So don't refer to unnecessary things of somebody that came home 3 months ago late one evening. No, that's not conducive to the situation. Second of all, treat the person with respect. So if you're in a mediation situation, treat yourself with respect in the way that you behave and you carry yourself. Treat other people with respect in how you treat them and how you talk to them. And also respect their time. Time management is very important. Remember, first of all, that you are paying for the sessions. So if you go over the agreed time, it will be an extra cost. And second of all, if you are running late or you can't attend a session for any reason, kindly notify the person in advance, because they are a professional person, they are selling their services, and if you cancel an appointment on a very late stage, you might be liable for that consultation even though you have not attended it, because obviously due to the fact that they've booked that slot for you, they didn't see another client which would have maybe come and paid for that session. Then it's very, very important that you always remain honest. Yes, we've all had our bad moments where we did really stupid things, like Mrs. X going in to his house at 5 o'clock in the morning. But it's very important for you to be honest during the consultations, because the person that you are seeing is a professional person. So they are not there to judge you, they are there to assist you. And they can only give you proper advice if they know what is going on, whether it's good or bad. Then when you attend the sessions, or if you just want to make an arrangement for a consultation, it will be wise for you to just make a short list of all the questions that you might have during that session to keep the session constructive. And lastly, it's also important that you just write a short summary of the history of the matter. So that way you can give a proper feedback as to what happened, and the person will also be able to get a proper understanding and give you a more accurate quote relating to the cost of the services. I hope that you have found the session helpful. If you like it, kindly like and share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.